Alright, Breach. +2 difficulty. First attempt with the new ring. I don't know. Well, the hand just went up in the air. I saw it. I'm running. No, the hand chases? Oh, run, run. Okay. Go. Got it. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 12 of my journey through Path of Exile 2's early access. Last time, with my lightning rod Deadeye, I made some massive upgrades to my build, including getting a bossing setup working that's doing about 1 million DPS, and I went after the Breach boss. I took him down the first time and then got obliterated on the second and third attempt. Today, I want to tinker with some more things and try and go after a Simulacrum from the Delirium stuff. So, hit that like button and let's jump in. This is the last full day I'm going to commit to this character as I want to level a new build. And I've been wanting to mess with a warrior, but I dropped this Zoph's Blood last time and I want to work this into a build. And I was looking at support gems and things, and I think I might make a Stormweaver, probably starting that up tomorrow. When I was looking through support gems to try and get a bossing setup, I noticed there's this Frostfire thing, more magnitude of ignite inflicted on frozen targets, Searing Flame gives more magnitude of ignite. So I'm thinking about using that Zoph's Blood to make a build that freezes enemies and then sets off this massive ignite. And then make use of the weapon swap and the multiple weapon passive sets and see if I can make something crazy happen there. That's probably what's gonna happen next. But something else I've been thinking about, Cast on Shock. Gains energy per power of enemies you shock with hits from skills. Triggers all socketed spells and loses all energy on reaching maximum energy. Has 10 max energy per 0.1 seconds of base cast time of socketed spells. I want to see if there's something I can work in with that. So what spells do we got here? The Lightning Conduit consumes the shock. I don't know about that. Ball Lightning has big shock chance. Not mess with Lightning Warp. Mana Tempest causes mana degen. Arc chains. And chains could set off more of my lightning rods. The Orb of Storms might be getting enough chains out for me. Let's look at Ball Lightning. To do this, I would have to drop my Blasphemy, Enfeeble, which honestly, I'm getting one shot by stuff that is on death effects, which is not being affected by the Enfeeble anyways. So I think that might be okay to do. If I put on Cast on Shock, Ball Lightning, turn that on, I can do that. And this is a projectile skill, so it's actually getting +4 from this. Let's use a Dual Orb on it. So this has Giga Chance to shock. Scatter Shot lowers the cast speed, which might mean it's harder to get this off, but then there'd be more of them. Chance to refund energy cost, gain increased energy, so those are decent things I could put on it if I got more links there if this works out. Control Destruction. Wait a minute, that's just good. Support skills to not yell critical strikes. That's what I want, though. Why am I not using that? Oh, it only works with spells, that's why. Well, let's have that. Less cast speed with more damage. That's something that could go there. Support skills have more chance to shock. I don't know that I need that. There's no shock magnitude thing in here. Oh yeah, there is. Overcharge. I just have that on another skill at the moment. So Control Destruction, Considered Casting, and I think it's on the Lightning Arrow. Overcharge. And none of these have a multiplier on them, so seems good. And then with this setup, I can use a Jeweler's Orb on the Wind Dancer, grab Herbalism, Can I not do that? I don't have enough strength. I'm not using inspiration. There we go. So that uses the spirit, I get more recovery. And then I need to see if it actually does anything. What's my bank looking like? Only 5 exalts. Oh yeah, I spent them all on a breach. So it shows the percentage up here. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, am I not shocking as much as I thought I was? I could need more shock chance on my main skill, which I could just get on the passive tree probably. Okay, here's a single target. Yeah, I'm launching some ball lightnings. I saw 3 go off. They also just nerfed the trigger stuff too, so there they go. I don't know if they actually did any damage. Orb of Annulment. Well, most enemies I'm killing so quickly, like maybe I'm not getting shocks off on them. Like it might be a single target thing that it really comes into play. But hopefully the ball lightnings, if they can trigger shocks to give more energy for itself, that'd be solid. Okay, so I got 2 things in here that lower cast speed. This does say the max energy goes up per cast time. So let's take that off, put overcharge in, take scattershot off, and do controlled destruction. Then it would only fire 1 ball. I could also give it less projectile speed so they hit more often. Instead of controlled destruction, don't use it to deal damage, use it to trigger again. And wasn't there something that... Oh yeah, there's these. Impetus. They gain increased energy. So that's probably better than the magnitude of shock. There's chance to shock right here. This is all lightning pin. There's something down here that gave shock. Yeah, 25% chance to shock. 15 LE pin in there. I wonder if I could refund out of this. I would need this to be Dex. That broke something, so this would need to be Dex. Then pass through here. Okay, I could drop int, and that's okay. And grab Forces of Nature. Oh, this is still passing through here. I didn't want that. Refund those. So I got the LE pin there. 1 unconfirmed passive change. This is 12%. I think this refund passive thing has some bugs with it, but drop that, put it here, apply. That's increased shock chance. Another thing I'm curious about is acrobatics. And let me make sure my pin is still good. Only 51 lightning pin is not enough. I'm gonna refund the stun stuff. I got 85 evasion. If I do this, I go 58. That ramps up to 73, 75 if I roll. Or maybe some of the things that are hitting me could not in that case. I don't know about that. It says strikes or projectiles normally. That's not explodey chaos balls. I don't think I do that. Pretty happy with most of this stuff. Big shock magnitude is good. Wait, this is like this again? Refund. I don't want these. I want that. Then can I change int to dex? Good. But now I need more int for Orb of Storms. I should be able to do that. Adaptive Catalyst. Okay, that isn't enough. I can't remove another strength because I'm using both Vitality and Herbalism. Since I do have Herbalism, I could maybe give up the life mana recovery from flasks. I do want this evasion though. This could get me int more evasion. I could remove those. Okay, that gives me 3 points. I still have not improved shock chance. Yeah, I did. I got 25%. Okay, this says 72% lightning pin. That's good. So it's actually working now. Those passives refuse to want to go for whatever reason. Chance to inflict ailments against rare unique enemies. Giant Slayer. These are cool. That's a lot of damage. Maybe Strike would work. I'm trying to just think like damage. I'm kind of tempted by Harness the Elements. General Electric has a lot of shock chance. Essence of the Storm damages extra lightning with chance to shock. That's really good. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go through these. Shock chance, Harness the Elements. So there they go, but they didn't hit anything. I launched 2? Oh, I get an extra projectile for being Deadeye, so okay. It definitely ramps up faster. Question is it getting enough damage out of it to matter? Oh yeah, single target it works. I got 3 of them off real fast. So if I'm hitting a bunch of enemies a lot of times with all the ripples, it's gonna launch a bunch of those. So here we go. I only got 1 off there. And at what point do I strip defenses? and start just like, I want as much damage as possible. If I did the breach thing again, that might be what I like go for. All right, let's see how many I launch off this essence. I just got launched one and I'm at 63. Okay, I think it's a good play. It's just making it deal enough damage to be effective. I'm missing that flask mana recovery rate I spec'd out of to fix the attributes. But I also have high level int stuff. 3 monsters remain. Make that 2. I'm not seeing a rare monster on my map. So where's the map complete? There's the last 2. So I full cleared the map. But I did not complete it. How do you explain that? Yeah, this just says map attempted. Lovely. Pariah's Embrace. Add 10 Delirium maps. Another Delirium Precursor tablet. That's what I need. Ooh, Omniphobia. Where? Where is he? That wasn't him. Oh, he hadn't even actually spawned. Oh wow, I deleted that boss. 7 Simulacrum Splinters, let's go! You can get 3 Simulacrum Splinters for 1 Exalt via the currency exchange, which means it's 100x to do a Simulacrum. Radiate 10 maps. Please irradiate a boss map for me. Good. I've reached the issue where the Delirium Mirror started way down here, and I've gotten up to here and I'm pushing off the edge of it. I can't clear the pieces of the map up there without losing my Delirium. It does not appear to be actually moving. I was actually able to circle all the way back to the beginning of the map. Well, now I'm out here and the timer is just chilling at 4 seconds. There are definitely bugs in this game. And 2 Simulacrum Splinters after all that. I think on this one, I could put more Deliriums down, but I think I add breaches. I was hoping for more Delirium Breach overlap there. That's not what I got. So if I were to clear these helping of maps in here, then hit these, I could put stuff ideally also on these maps up here. I ran into the same problem in this map. I reached the end of the Delirium. Just going too fast, I guess. Only 2 Splinters. Quality on cast on shock, yeah, increase energy gain. Sure. A tainted shrine. All item drops are corrupted. Interesting. Hey, I got a T15. Awesome. Got 2 more bows to throw into the reforging bench. Nope. Rare monsters, life is yes. Runnable. I want the Savannah. Monster level 80 with a map boss. I think that'll give me more passives. I hope. It doesn't really give good information on how that works. Well, this looks scary. Extra chaos, fizz, and crits. But it doesn't matter if it's dead. Alright. Map boss. We'll get hit by that. Oh, it fires so many of those ball lightnings. It actually does pop off a little bit. Vanquisher's Book of Knowledge 2. And a Guarded Helm? Unique. Whoa. What is that? Arian's Cobble. A little bit of everything. Okay. Male Sabatongs. Iron Reflexes. All evasion converted to armor. Movement speed, stun threshold, armor, and evasion. Sure. Last rare enemy gave me another T15. Oh yeah, and there's a breach still. Alright. Well, time to die, or maybe you'll start launching ball lightnings all over the place, because there's so many enemies in this. Let's see. Yeah, there went some. Off the bottom. Exalted Orb. Ah! They're so chaotic and crazy. A pretty good breach, I would say. Mana and dexterity. Solid mods on a breach ring. Life on kill. Throw it in my tab of might mess with later. And I can make another bow. Oh, that one has fizz on it. Not amazing. Ooh, it's not good enough. Move that accuracy. Okay, gave it attack speed. Whatever it did. That's something. Very good. It took the flat and gave it Ellie with attacks. No! Only 2 Splinters. And I can put 2 more points into this. Map boss has a 25% chance to drop a Waystone. Raise the map boss difficulty. Regal this map. Ellie pin. Awesome. Into the mire. No Splinters? Come on. Yeah, getting the Simulacrum was way harder than getting a Breachstone. I get a Delirium Mirror in an area, and I can get maybe 2 or 3 Splinters of 300. Get a Breach in a map, and can get like 20. Alright, another map boss. 2 T15s. Man, I destroy it with some mana. Proximal tangibility. Oh my god. Energy shield, minion damage, recover life on kill. Exalt that. Crit multi. 10. Oh, Omniphobia. Somewhere in the map. And there he is. Just disintegrated. I want another Breachstone. I want to go see what happens to that boss. Once again, seeing if I can delete this enemy with its crazy damage reduction. Oh, it actually, like, has a limit. It had a limit. Okay, now I know. What about here? I staggered it again. 2 more T15s. Life, rarity, cold, and lightning res. It's not amazing life, but could be sellable. 86 life and 230 reses. That's 80 life, 230 reses. 1 armor. It's got armor on it. 1 exalt. 1 exalt, okay. And rarity of items found. 2, 3. Yeah, 3 might be pushing it, but 3 is where I'm putting it. Filtered up all of my maps. Stopped at 14. Keeping any rare map. I'll keep a bunch of 14s in case I need them. I got 3 15s. And more space to dump this stuff. Now, if I do a boss map with a breach only, I need to make sure I Deliorb that. I also want to know, what does this cost? Envy and 2 Despairs. That's not too expensive. I think that might get my Anoint. Pull it off of this spell AoE and get the mana recovery. Hopefully I can get my own Despair. Distilled Emotion. Osis. Where? I hate this. The thing pops up and it's like, oh. Boss, please. Whoa. It really, like, deletes my mana. There, I heard the pop. Oh. He's up here. Are you the same, Kosis? My damage is popping off on a single target. Greater Jeweler's Orb? Okay. Yeah. Give me the tool to make it better. So cast on shock. Now gets another support. So I'm getting energy, less proj speed, and the ball lightning. The obvious choice, I think, is the controlled destruction. Considered casting has less cast speed, which makes it harder to get them off, but controlled destruction is just straight up damage. No mana multiplier on it, so yes. Laced boots unique. Movement speed, life, stun threshold, thorns crit chance. Briar patch, that's nifty. Like the best movement speed I've seen at like level 11. This map boss again after upgrading. Yeah, it's a mana deletion ability there. The only reason I'm not just like obliterating that boss faster is I run out of mana. Omniphobia. Almost like I get a boss every time I put Distilled Emotions on the map. Omniphobia. Super stack. Just like I need more mana. I need as much reduced mana cost as I can get. Like I need to optimize jewels for the single target burst. The 3x helmet. Somebody wants it. I still have this big armored thing. If I wanted a bunch of exalts, I could drop this. And now that I'm not thinking about warrior and thinking about a Sork build, I'm gonna drop that to 60 and see if that goes. Ooh, neural catalysts are worth quite a bit. I will sell those. Cool, there's 10x. It's fishing through here to see. Carapace, nobody wants that. Thinking about it. I'm having mana issues and I just sold the mana ones. Ashes catalyst. 2, 4, 9. Nice. Physicals, no one's using. Reavers. 9 to 1. Okay. Sibilant, no one wants. Shayula's. How many did I have of those? 8. Okay, so 6 for 1. I just pulled 18 exalts out of there. Puts me at 41. This jewel has only evasion and 8% elemental damage. That's the weakest one I've seen. Attack speed, attack damage, proj speed. Attack speed, damage with bows. Life recovery from flasks is good. So a jewel with mana regen is going to be a sapphire. So I would need lightning damage. No, a jewel with lightning damage is emerald. So there's mana recovery from flasks I could probably get. Percent increased mana isn't a thing. Reduced mana cost of skills is also not a thing on a jewel. What about chance to shock? That is a thing. It can roll really high as well. Chance to shock with mana regen. Possibility. What about elemental damage? So that's something that exists. Chance to shock, mana regen, elemental damage. Oh, there's even one that has AoE on it. This person's AFK, but I'm going to try and grab that. Conservative casting, 8% reduced, 15% reduced while not on low mana, 10% reduced with attack speed, increased mana cost, that's not it. Increased mana cost over here, reduced mana cost, percent of mana cost converted to life, price of freedom, that's just reduced for attacks. This is reduced for skills. Or I get 15% increased mana recovery rate. Bought some glass blowers. That will help a little bit. Use a few more. 5. There we go. That's more. And I need despair. I need 2 of them. It cost me 20. Yeah. Envy and 2 despair. Well, okay. Do I keep this amulet? What if I got a better amulet? Currently, I've got 14 spirit to spare. And that's with herbalism, vitality, and clarity in here. So I would only need 35 spirit. I need 29 cold res. Amulet with life, spirit, 35, cold res, 29 mana regen. Does that amulet exist? There's 2. Even with cast speed, and it's 50. 49x. Oh, 7 all attributes. I have the int there that I'm kind of banked on, I think. So take the flat mana off. What about lightning damage to attacks? There are none. Options are not great for that amulet. Might be stuck on what I got. I bet the tri-res boots with life mana movement speed probably is not gonna happen. Commit to the amulet for now. Mana recovery rate. Okay, that definitely helped. Yeah, it's got me up to 106 mana recovery per second. Ooh, tier 2 prismatic ring. And I got another level 19 uncut gem. I wonder how much those are worth. Yeah, I don't think I need this for anything. Lightning rod's already leveled up. Everything else is gonna require more ints that I don't have. So I need to find out how to search this. Uncut skill gem level 19. Oh, there's no way. 1x, 2x, really? Is there a level 21? 90 for that. Okay. So I just keep that, I guess. 5x for level 19 uncut spirit gem. That could get me more evasion rating. Gonna be the hard thing about playing SSF is getting the actual 4 and 5 sockets on your gems. Getting them leveled, you're gonna have to farm that somehow. +3 all minion gems, cold attack, only 15% spirit. That might sell. No, it's not great. These boots, movement speed, 2 res, give me life. Armor evasion. Up to 81 simulacrum splinters. It's gonna take a while. Another tower, delirium, only 6 of them though. Put a couple of them down here. Got a potential ring. Good rarity, mana regen, cold res. Exalt, some more all res, and flat fizz, and mana. That's pretty good. I think 40 is too high, but I think 20 is too low. So I'm gonna say make a new tab, 30. Gamble another bow. Nope. 382 energy shield, and another level 19 skill gem. And use another exalt. More evasion, some life. I'll give this quality even. 500 energy shield at level 62 is good. I'm gonna go ahead and put the iron runes in it too. Make it 650. Probably get 10 exalts for this. That's a new quiver. Asphyxia's Wrath. Enemies chilled by your hits. Increase damage taken by chill magnitude. Gain damages extra cold with attack speed. That's pretty good. Not rolled the best. You could build around that. Got one of the jewels I was looking for. Shock chance, LE damage. And then it needs exalted. Chaos damage, corrupted. It lost the mana regen, changed it. Well, still really good. Nice. 30 exalts for this ring. That's helpful. Here's another decent jewel that has appeared. Try and snag that. Awesome. I corrupt this one too. Increase effective auras, minion all res, mana regen, cold damage. Increase effective auras. That one big ripped. I think I just lost out on that. I'm gonna try and sell that for 5. Last GCP for my cast on Shock. Up to 66% increased energy gain. Miracle Skin Alter Robe for 10x. 8 bracers. North Paw. Base crit chance for attacks with weapons is 8%. Crit multi and some flat fizz. Okay. Life, mana, rarity, triple res, helmet. 150 life. Mana, rarity, triple res. Not putting numbers on anything yet. Easy 10x. Probably could get like 20. Yay! Delirium Precursor Tablet. 9 maps. Huge. Is that the one? Nope, it's a limestone. Put this Delirium in the tower. Lots of them went up. Oh, and these ones. Finally, the sand pits. Good, I've been holding off on those. I gotta run a map so I can complete here. 7 Simulacrum Splinters, let's go. Best one yet. 6 Simulacrum Splinters. Plus 2 Prod Gems with T8 Lightning. That one is promising off the start. Mana on kill. And the one I have has a better lightning. I don't know that it's good enough to invest more in. I'll just reroll these. Plus 1 with some tiny fizz. Big fizz and lightning to attacks. Cold res strength. Exalt hit. 118 life. That's a big one. The next exalt. Crit multi. That's pretty insane. I'm gonna slap that up for like 40 and see if anybody bites on it. 6 more splinters. Mana and lightning to attacks. Int all res. What else? 30 rarity on the suffix. And evasion rating. Throw that for 8. Ooh. Increased number of rare monsters. Get 30. Increased number of waystones found. I don't have a lot of paranoias. I think I like the idea of the pack size. Get a little bit more than the Ires do. And regal this. More magic and rare monsters. Put a GCP on the ball lightning. I think that increases the range that they can go. A fox shade. Movement speed on full life. Evasion on full life. Dex and evasion. That'd be nice for leveling. The speed. Steel point quarterstaff. Unique. Nazir's Judgment. Fizz damage, accuracy, stun duration. Causes daze buildup. Requires level 28 on that one. Only 2 splinters. We're getting to 5 stacks. It's rough. An X for a jewel. Plus 6 projectile gems. That's ridiculous. Too bad nothing else hit on it. Adding some breaches because can't get the tablets to drop or the delirium ones. There's a delirium one, of course. 9 splinters. Let's go. Nice chest piece. The life isn't super high. Suffixes are all really good on this though. The implicit's perfectly rolled. Gotta invest in it. More life. That was a T2 hybrid and a decent flat armor evasion. Again, like 15. I wish I could zoom this thing out farther than this. I want to kind of like see what I've done overall rather than having to mouse through all of this. Wow, this spot right here is just like this big wasteland of nothing. There's no towers anywhere close to any of that. For some reason, my delirium meter is not going up in this map. I went through the mirror, I got the music, but like the rare enemies don't have the extra stuff. I turned the delirium off and yeah, got nothing. Weird. Next map, this one was working just fine. Level 90. What I want to do here might be crazy, but I'm gonna back out of these 3 nodes, get the Herald damage with 6% reduced reservation, take out Herbalism, and then get Herald of Thunder. Perfect. Is Herald of Thunder AoE? It is. I can put Elemental Focus on it. That's more damage out of it. Get more damage with Conk Effect or just leave it. Lightning Rod's at 65-35 before Herald of Thunder. Now with the new nodes, it went up 1,000. I forgot all about this Elemental Conflux possibility. That takes 100 spirit though. Oh, what a place for a ritual. Oh my goodness. Gold cast cuffs, that's the fire converted to cold. Yeah. Wait, was the other one fire converted to cold? I thought it was cold converted to fire. Delirium precursor tablet. It can drop in the Distilled Emotion delirious maps. That is also a good thing to know. All the ones I've gotten previously came from the mirrors. This tornado of rats is so... like, all of the rituals are awful. The others were fire converted to cold as well. Okay. Plus 5 lightning gems. chance to shock, multi-mana, and damages extra lightning. Needs an exalt. It hits spell damage mana. T5. Not bad. This is cool. Very cool. Listing it for 30, thinking that might be too low. I think I should look it up. These are all fairly cheap, even for a +6 with 150 mana, still 1x. All right, I'm gonna list it for 8 then. It definitely has better synergy than a lot of the ones that were there. 30x for a pair of gloves. That has me up to 87. Time to look for a pair of boots. With life, mana, cold, lightning, fire, and movement speed. 20 is the cheapest. I'm gonna sort by life. 200 exalts. 700 exalts. The 60 here is nice. I think it meets all the checkboxes, plus I can get more chaos res. Some mana improvement. There's energy shield on it. Go for it. The 60 looks good. Quality all the way up. So I'm gaining cold res here. Gaining mana. Resists are all good. With the open socket, so probably got to be chaos, but that lowers the cold res requirement for an amulet, which I still have this pulled up. It was at 29. I need 15. Wow. Life. Fat mana regen with 50 spirit, cold and lightning res with extra life there. 400x. That is insane. I really don't think I'm getting out of this. I'm actually using all of my spirit now as well, so I can't lower that down anymore. Cost 4x for a soul core of Takati. Can do that. Put that chaos res on there. So that's up to 60. And I spent 60 on these boots, which makes my boots, which had a little bit better movement speed, doesn't have the mana, doesn't have the open socket, maybe somewhere around 30. We'll see if they sell. Up to 180 energy shield now. Halfway to the Simulacrum. Feels like that's never gonna come. Ooh, Omniphobia somewhere. I like deleting him from existence with ease. Superior Twig Focus. Death Rattle. Chance for ES recharge to start when you kill an enemy. Cool. Oh, that accuracy kind of sucks there, but it's got attack speed. That bow's pretty GG. 18 all attributes. What? And spell damage. Okay. I'll exalt this bow. Life on hit. Mana on kill. 2 sockets. Quality all the way up. And corrupt it. It got an extra socket, so it can have extra fizz damage from these. 231 to 372. Okay. Regal the amulet. Oh, it hit the energy shield on that too. Oh god. Okay. Exalts. What we got? Armor, dex, crit chance. I think that's 10. And then I gotta look this bow up. Let me calculate the fizz DPS. 428 fizz DPS. Bow, fizz DPS, 400 plus. Search. 30 minimum. That's uncrafted. Do I have 30 exalts? No. I need 12 exalts. 27 alks for 10. Place. There's 10. I need 2 more. 2 for 6. Boom. 30. Hook me up with this bow. I don't think that person's gonna sell this bow. It is pretty GG. It doesn't have sockets in it, so it's not boosting the fizz DPS. It's 450 with some cold and life on hit. Now they're offline. Okay, so now I hit the search. Cheapest is 100x. This has accuracy and life on hit. 5 life on hit at that. And I calculated 428 fizz DPS. 450 plus, these are like 300. I think I'm looking around 200 here. But looking at the time listed, like I think it's actually like, I think that's actually gonna sell. 5x for one of these rubies that's been sitting around. Sunder Blood Mage. Right on. Love to see stuff like that. I kind of wish this was how they originally had it. If you fail the map, it should be dead. I don't want to do these map attempted maps. Every single one of those map attempted maps I've done has like 3 rare enemies in it, and you get next to nothing out of it. So while it is nice to not lose the pathing possibility, I try to avoid going back in them if I fail one. Sombre gloves. These look crazy. Chance to ignite is doubled. Huh. That might come in handy. Leveling a new build. 20x jewel. Yes. Freeze threshold. Minion crit chance. Awesome. Whoa, +3 proj gems can hit on an amulet? What is that? 102 life. Here we go again. 8 rarity, 23 strength, 66 accuracy, and 24 crit chance. 100 life, 3 proj gems, 50, 50, 50, 60. That one went to 139 life. The 60x one's really nice. Okay, look at mine again. It's got some strength, some int. Not really great. I'll listed mine for 40. And hopefully it goes away. And this crazy bow that I hit, it was a T4 bow that I identified. Rampart Tower Shield. Is that like Casade? I think that is. Yes, indeed. Blocking damage poisons the enemy as though dealing 100 base chaos damage. Accuracy rating is doubled. Armor and block chance. Alright. 8 Simulacrum Splinters. And a Disgust. That's huge. Bye-bye, boss. Oh yeah, bye-bye mana. I gotta do something about it. I don't know what to do. I need to get a lower level ball lightning, I guess. Well, there's not very many opportunities against an enemy tough enough to actually measure it. That's the first distilled emotion from the second row today, after all the maps I've done. Spirit Amulet with life, all attributes, +2 projectiles, exalted mana. Oh, what's that one worth? 10? Yeah, 10. 30x for my old boots. So I got half the price I paid for the new ones back. Oh, and before I forget, let's try 14 for ball lightning. That costs 52 mana. The current one costs 140. Actually, if I were to pull it out of here, it costs 85. So that's what it would cost, because it's going to get 4 levels if I got it at 14. It says deals 3 to 48 damage, 4 to 76 with the +4. So it's definitely a damage drop off, but I mean, if the mana works. Solar Amulet went quick. Oh, another person. Buy level 14 ball lightning. Put it in. Yeah. 3 to 48, 85 mana. That's a big cost reduction. And hold on to this one. Back up to 93 exalts. Unique Stone Greaves. Drop ignited ground while moving, which lasts 8 seconds and ignites as though dealing fire damage equal to 10% of your max life. Okay, that seems like it has potential. Kosis. There he is. Okay. Bye-bye. The number goes so fast, I don't know how much damage I actually dealt. 40x for this amulet. Sure enough. Now I have 134. I think that means is I am getting a Breachstone. Only 36 now. Cool. Hopefully this time I can kill him before he slaps me with some one-shot nonsense or it'll crash. Alright, starts me back at the very entrance, and I gotta play catch up now. But at least I do damage and I'm fast. So I should be able to get through this stuff, it seems. I had no problem catching back up. It's weird that you can run out in this, but it doesn't show you the path like in PoE 1 Breachstones. Alright, couple things to swap here. I need to move this lightning arrow back up here. The lightning arrow is holding my conk effect that goes in for Innervate. And don't worry about heft. Let's see if this works. Mark him. Ow. It still costs way too much mana. I need to move. Ah! I did so much damage so quickly, but it just costs too much mana still. But maybe I need to lower its level. What is this one? The Pandemonious. Damage penetrates 75 cold res, blind chilled enemies on hit. Dang! You just don't gotta spec cold pain at all? GG on that. Well, let's see what a Pandemonious is worth. Trade websites having issues. Okay, so I can make it harder now as well. 15% chance for additional breach. I think I do that. +7? All projectile skills? What? That's ridiculous. It's item level 83 crossbow too. One of the rings hits something. Mana and rarity. Regal that. Flat fire to attacks. Okay, it's looking really nice. Exalt. 5.2 life regen. 32 dex. And 111 life. And that's going to have 50 quality on it. So I could raise the life by 50%, which would be another 55 flat life on it. Or another 80 mana. Yeah, I'm just hitting it with Fertile Catalysts. Send it. Now it's 144. 21 for 3. Or I got 15 for 2. That might be enough. Nope, I still need more. There we go. 166 life, 160 mana with rarity dex, flat fire to attacks. Okay, Pandemonious. Finally, I can search. 2 exalts. Okay, so I keep that one as well. But then, ring with life, mana, dex, 30, 150, 150, just that. No results found. Take the dex off. So 150 life, 150 mana ring. There are none. Let me check offline as well. None. Just with 150 life. Okay, so it has to be a breach ring if you want over 150 life, I guess. Mine is looking better than these. Some resistances on that one. I think it's got to go for 100. It should go for more. Do I put it in the 200 tab? I'll do 120 exalts. I should take my mana catalysts. Can I buff this? Did that break me? I think 176. No, it really was 178. Damn. I actually think I could drop a strength somewhere or int. Yeah, that works. I took the herbalism out so I can actually pull this off. Take a little bit more mana regen. Where is my jewel search? The guy with this will not trade it. I messaged him like 10 times over the course of the last 10 hours. Now here's a new one. This one wasn't here before. 10x for that. And how low of a gem can I make here? Level 10. Oh, I need at least level 11. Okay, so what if it's mid-level? That drops the mana cost of 59. The reduced mana cost is right here. Question is, how do I get there? Well, now there's two good jewels that are just listed. You whisper to buy them. And no reply. Level 93. Crazy. But there's a jewel. This one drops the attack speed, attack damage for mana regen, shock chance, LE damage. Mana regen's up to 123. I've risen that by like another 20 almost. Alright. I'm gonna try it again. It's gonna be harder this time even, I think. Let me make sure. Innervate. Yep. I also got more shock chance, which means more cast on shock nonsense. I don't think I can make mana leech work because I'm not doing fizz damage except with the initial hits. The pulses off the rods is all lightning converted. I feel like this one has lower time as well to get through this. You gotta be faster. The area level didn't go up on this one though, so the clearing portion of it could just be the increase in difficulty for this round. Down to 10 seconds. Like, I'll know that I can go faster. I've killed all the rares. The rares give a big boost. Okay, made it. Breach precursor tablet. Alright, conk effect goes back in. +2 twisted domain difficulty. Okay, start ramping it. Okay, 1, 2, mark. I don't know what is going on there. I've already done 5 million. I'm out of mana. No, no, no. Okay. I didn't see that coming. I thought I had a chance there. How do I fix it? I need mana gain on hit. Is that even a thing? There's a mana gain when you block. Reduced mana cost of skills. The prize embrace. Right. Gain mana per enemy hit with attacks. There is a mod. What is that on? Thief's Torment. Can't use other rings. Life on hit, mana on hit, all res. Rarity. Online only. 85. Man, I got so much resistance tied up in my ring, and I got so much damage. I only got 49 exalts. The only thing stopping me from just one-shotting essentially the boss is the mana. There's 15 int in here. Okay, well, if I pat this, I could get the 15 int back. Okay, let's try. Let's see if I can figure it out. And now this is all path up here for dex, a couple strengths there. Okay, so I swapped that. This being 25 int is very valuable. Let's drop evasion rating. Need dex and dex. Okay, that's enough. Reduced, reduced, reduced. Oh, I need one more. I can pull it from right here. Reduced mana cost of skills. So that is another 16% reduced. That cost evasion rating to do, which dropped me where? 76? I guess that's without my stuff up. Still at 89 with everything ramped. Dodge roll puts me at 90. So that's still there. There's mana regen while not on low mana, which is 35 or less. I don't think I can get rid of this int either. I'm still... No, I am one over. No, I need 178, not 176. Okay, I want to try it again. Breachstone, exalts, 37 this time. Whatever. my breaches are going to get better if I pull this off. So, the Mana Flask has increased amount recovered with reduced charges per use, so I can get 9 uses of the flask. 20% of that is instant. I could have more flask mana recovery, but I could give up more evasion rating to get that. Chance for flask not to consume charges. You know what? Refund. Not the one with the movement speed, the one with the dodge roll. Apply. So that's 30% more. So just spamming my skill down, I'm still draining in mana. But if I push my flask, it fills. Okay. So can that happen then? Wow. The crazy nonsense is happening. Let's go again. Yeah, I killed the first rare. I'm gonna kill the rares. They're gonna die. Not worried about that. I do have the Herald of Thunder, giving me a big damage boost. It's not like I dropped the Wind Dancer thing for that. I gave up Herbalism and some passive points. I'm a little more squishy because I'm not taking damage from mana before life. So if I'm going to get one shot, I'm getting one shot for sure. But I was getting one shot before anyways. So I would just like to have this locked into a point where I can show it off. That Thief's Torment would definitely do it as well. But it's going to be costly to fix the rest of the gear to make that work. I would have to get resistances on the chest piece, I guess, instead of the rings. Alright, more catalysts. And is that a 3 dragons? Yep. Lightning damage contributes to freeze, cold to ignite, fire to shock. Requires level 45. Alright, before I go in, Conk Effect goes in. Difficulty +2. I think this should be working here. Orbis Storms, Mark, Mana. I dead. The mana is just gone. There's so much damage on this. 1. Plus the int. Plus the lightning res. And the other one's got 16 all res, fire, and lightning. And I've got it all lined up to be like 20 to 30 over cap. I have good resists on everything else. Except the chest. I'll have to try it again later. I mean, I'm within 100 of getting my own. These are not cheap. It could be a swap like just for the boss. Yeah, it's only physical damage. Leech is mana. I got 2 fat items I could sell to work that in. Well, like lowering the level on that, reducing the mana cost, getting as much mana regen as possible. I've got anointed mana recovery rate. Like, what do you do? Like, actually, what do you do? 15 mana again on here. It'll work. It'll work. I'll try it out later. I'm gonna drop this bow down to 120. See if I can get it to sell quickly. Drop back out of the recovery. Put that back in the evasion. Everything else stays as it is. I could probably drop a bunch of int if I got a lower level cast on shock and a lower level orb of storms. Those are my int issues. I think the builds should function still how it is. Got the Innervate back in. Alright, just go back to mapping. Dual string bow unique? Death's Harp. 3 additional arrows, life mana on kill, crit multi. Nifty. Osis. Dead. Life mana, strength, dex, lightning res. That's pretty good. Let's hit for 8, maybe? Right click this item in your inventory. You set it to be active. Okay, right click. Alk. D15. Guaranteed 3 suffixes. Big. Waste on drop chance. Okay. Again. Good. And another one. That one's got Ellie pin. All those are pretty solid. The rest of my T15s are already magic, so I can regal them. Oh, this one's rare. And I have one that's already delirious. 10 T15 maps. I ran out of 14s, so I'm hoping to like try and sustain if possible. Let me see what I can do. Broken Circle is what I have a ton of. Could be Gwynin. Search in here for expert. There are none. Item level 60. I gotta reroll this. Okay, so there's a few experts. Ooh, that's got some fizz to it. That cold damage is rough. Buy it. Okay, remove all prefix. No. Reroll prefix modifiers. No. Take it. That is what it is. I can exalt it. Reduce attribute requirements is really good. Dropped it from 212 to 159. Quality it up. Give it sockets. and give it Iron Runes. That's a two-hand mace then, with 576 PDPS and 31 strength. Two-handed mace, PDPS 550, search 484. Well, I mean, so how high does it go? Well, dang. Well, that's insane. So really, 575 is nothing super special. I'll do a max of 600. Like, what's the range I'm working with here? So, from what I'm seeing, 20 exalts is probably fair. There's some with some big DPS, but they're not going to have the attack speed mine does. Maybe even 15. Well, that was cool. Expert. What else we got? No. I mean, starting with them rares, definitely nice. So Gwynn would be all weapons. Tujin's jewelry. Rog has gear. He's still at 60, so I'll give him a reroll. Nothing crazy in here. There's an expert altar robe. Let me see what I can do to it. Add a suffix mod. Sure. Fire res. Reroll value of suffixes. No. Reroll prefix modifiers. Yes. Not great. Reroll suffix mods. Reroll prefix mods. Now it has a lot of life. Okay. Biggest potential is probably with Gwynn, with the weapons. Let's reroll this again. Expert. Ooh, that's got a T7% fizz on it. Okay. Add a modifier and make rare. That was bad. Add a prefix. So that was a hybrid. It needs a flat fizz. Reroll suffix. No. Add suffix. Sure. Reduce attributes. Fizz leech. Alright. That needs Chaos Orb. Remove that cold. Give me flat fizz. Okay. It lost the attributes and got crit multi. We'll need to remove that cold. Okay, the multi is now Dex. Remove the cold. Remove the hybrid for Ellie with attacks. Alright, I think that's dead. Nothing else there worth touching. Next, nothing there. Two fizz prefixes, both not great. That's advanced though. Nope. Prefixes are triple fizz. This is the loads additional bolt. Sure, let's see. Reroll prefix mods. Sure, it got worse. Reroll prefixes again. Accuracy, Ellie with attacks. Try again. Fire, Ellie with attacks and accuracy. That's not great. Remove all suffixes. No. Rip. 3 more rerolls. Expert dual string. Just take it. That looked bad. Next. Nothing. Last reroll. Expert dual string. Some fat attack speed on the slim mace. Add mod, make rare. Remove a single mod with the lowest level? No. That's the highest mod level. That's a T5. Reroll suffixes. Okay. Add a prefix. Remove good lord. Dual string bow. Make it rare. Add suffix. Reroll prefix. Nope. Alright. 20 exalts coming in. Life mana rarity triple res. Cool. And there goes the bow for 120. It worked. Just in time for the Chiefs game. I was trying to get that in before the Chiefs game. No, they left the party. Changed their mind, I guess. Alright. Ooh, there goes the hammer that I just pulled. 15x. Chiefs won. I slept a lot. Now time to put this back together. Still need more exalts. Ooh, there's a really nice one. Corrupted with life regen for 80 at the moment. Ah, the bow. The bow. That'll do it. 120x. And try and buy a Thief's Torment. I have a feeling I'm not getting that. There's one for 130 that has skill speed on it with a 15 all res. Nope, no longer available. Come on. It disappeared before I could click the button. Yeah, the 80 is gone as well. Come on. This one's got 14 res. 13 all res with 39 rarity. 14 all res with 31. More all res, the better. Easier it is to replace the rest of the gear. The rarity is not super important. Okay, that got raised to 120 with the life regen. Gonna spend 110 on this one. 110, 14 quality. Yep. All right, I have the thing. So I'm broken on int with this. I can only use the one. Cold res is fine. Lightning res is bad. And maybe, like, since I'm gonna have this, I don't need the mana regen. So I could try and get resists on the amulet. Don't need the life on hit quiver anymore. I could have a better quiver. Oh, I need big lightning res somewhere, not just the chest. So I gotta get something on the amulet. Amulet with cold res and lightning res. 35, 35. Spirit, 49. There's none. Try spirit of 47. That would work. None. Let's just remove the minimum on the spirit. Okay, there's 7 of those. Expensive. Can I go lower on the cold res? I've got 34. I want at least 90. 34 minus 8, 26. Drop cold to 26. Now there's 25. Sort by spirit. 50. Yeah, I need 49. This one's got 26 int for 10. 41 spirit. I could make it work. I'm just gonna have to drop something else. I could probably drop the clarity. I think that would suffice. And it's only 10 exalts. Right on. Alright, so then I don't have enough int 5 off at the moment. I think I have ways to fix that too. But resistance is now the chest. I still need a ton of lightning. I might not be overcapped on lightning for this, but I want 28 fire. Body armor with evasion. Switch this to fire. Res 28 with lightning res. Search. Sort by evasion rating. 50 for this one. Drop the life. Cover the resists. Don't get the sockets, of course, but not a surprise when I sorted by evasion. 50 for this one. How much am I working with at the moment? 48. All right, I can pull 2 out real quick. Sell a divine. 9 exalts for 1. That's more than I was expecting. Those are going up. I think I take the corrupted one with the life and the stun threshold rather than the life regen and no life. Yeah, 50x. Yep, that's it. Where am I at? I'm barely over on lightning. Fire and cold's capped nicely. So then I've got 4 pieces of gear to swap back in to make this not broken. I don't have exalts to buy a new quiver, but I can probably go level 17 spirit gem. Give me cast on shock. Drops to 164. Oh, this one's not qualityed either. I want 4. I don't have 8. Should be able to get 4 per 6 based on the market ratio. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need quality on the Orb of Storms as well. A level 17 elemental Orb of Storms. I'll swap that in. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, crap. Okay, so you really get stuck into this, don't you? Well, refund this. Throw it into some int. Just put it all back in there. So I'm not dropping int because I need my Orb of Storms with the Giga Chains. And I don't have enough spirit. Drop clarity. Run on cast on shock. All good. I still get the life regen. And I should not need this mana stuff anymore. That's 5 points that I could put into big damage here. Maiming strike. Get some of my evasion back. And then now I have a bunch of pathing nodes for attributes. There's 10 dexterity here. I got 2 of them there. All right, refund these 2 and put it here. Okay, I got the dex back. And these are all just attributes I need. 3 over on dex, 1 over on int. All right, I wind up not needing these GCPs, but I'll have them. I dropped 300 life with the rings, but so much life and mana on hit though that it's going to be okay. What do I do for an anoint now? I don't need the mana recovery unless I'm not hitting anything. I could go back to the spell AoE. That would lower the damage on the ball lightnings though. This whole top part of this tree looks terrible. Just all attributes. Oh, I see. Okay, I can do more. Refund this one to dex. This one to dex. Take these 3 out. Put them in damage taken from mana before life, and there's 15 int there. Apply. Cleans it up a little bit. And this is big int up here. Evasion is only 77. Oh, I didn't have the Wind Dancer up. So 86. We're still doing good there. Goes up to 90 with everything going. Alright then, all my old gear I keep. All this set aside in case things are just broken here. Then I need 100 breach splinters to try again without needing exalts. And I know I've got breaches around here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Here's a few I have access to. Still want to do the Simulacrum as well. Builder's still killing things. Yeah, the mana gain on hits for real. Okay, so it should work maybe now. Now, the next question is, can I put the higher level ball lightning back in? For clearing, I'm sure it'd be fine, but we won't know until I get to a boss, like a real boss. Yeah, no mana issues at all. Like, I am just covered. So I've settled on lesser quivers because I was looking for a Sackle quiver because I needed that 3 life gain on hit. As 3 life gain on hit with this is a ton and is very helpful. And now I just got another 15. So, no, not 15, 25. So I'm doing okay survivability wise. I could get more damage on the quiver. Could get more dex on the quiver, free up more passive points. Level 19 uncut skill gem. So with what I got going on now, like, you better one-shot me or you're not killing me. Unless maybe the map has burning ground on it. That's also awful. Shrine hideout! Yo! Let's go! I have spirit remaining. I just found another passive point that I'm using to reduce the spirit cost of the Herald of Thunder by 1. 7 monsters again. A Rust Bowl that's not like it just doesn't complete. I'm gonna have to go around to get this hideout. Can I even go around? Yeah, I can. I could quality the amulet to boost my lightning res. Wait, there wasn't a breach in this map. Then all of a sudden there is. This map only had corruption on the Atlas thing. Lace hood. Wasn't this something people were wanting? Yeah, radiant greed. 5, 6, 7. Bunch at 7. Max on the evasion. Mid on fire res. I guess another upside to the Thief's Torment is I did get a bunch more rarity that I didn't have before. That I'd given up to try and survive and make the mana work. I listed that thing for 6. This one's selling before I even got out of the hideout. And again, messaged by multiple people. I want to look at this. Yeah, this map I did. This map in progress, it has corruption. There was no breach on that. There's a breach in this map too. Okay, sure. Another breach? 2 breaches? 3 breaches. Okay, there's 3 more breaches. Well, I'm gonna use all my portals on this map. Nope, I just died. Okay, sure. Yay, finally Shrine hideout. It's perfect. Or it's better than all the others, at least. A little darker hideout. Select hideout. Shrine. Awesome. Alright. Stash up here. Oriani, Alva, portal's fine there. The well, Alui, salvage bench, reforging bench. There we go. Looks pretty set up. What does this say? It says your maps which contain breaches have a chance to contain additional breach. So I don't understand how those maps had breaches to begin with. Like 2 maps that did not show they had breaches with breaches. You'll need an anoint. This takes 2 sufferings. That's too expensive. It's a lot of damage in pure power. Quick lightning is also pretty cool. Expensive. Elemental damage if you've shocked an enemy recently. That takes a suffering. That's expensive. Alternating current has shock magnitude and mana regen if you've shocked an enemy recently. That's something I missed. Those are really good nodes. 2 guilt and a paranoia for proj damage. That's not bad. Yeah, I think I go for careful aim. 2 guilt, paranoia. And then I need essences. I only have 6 esh. I have a bunch of toll essences. I can put that on the Thief's Torment or the all res. That only give me 2. Start stacking some esh. Okay, that was 3 more lightning. Up to 83. Only need 7 more for LE weakness cap. I don't think I'll get all of it here, but it'll be close. Annulment orb. T5 broadhead quiver. Accuracy, prod speed, life mana on kill. 30% movement speed boots. Mana dex, fire res, life regen. Not bad. Hit that with life. Okay, no life. Oh, it's dex, fire res, life regen, 30 movement speed. Try 15. Omen of Sinistral Alchemy. Alch will result in the max number of prefixes. I'll take it. Another breach and a non-breach map. More than 1. So I think the node is working without a breach already being in the map. The staff could be something. The flat fizz isn't the highest, neither is the percent. Big fire. Let me chaos orb that. Now it's got stun build up, and it's got attack speed now. Oh, somebody would probably buy that. It's not going to sell for a ton though. Just dump it in here. Another breach. 8x for rarity int. Lightning. I'm trading with so many more Deadeyes now. There's a lot of Deadeyes. It's probably the same issue as with Ruthless. When there are no movement skills, speed wins, and Deadeye has speed. So regardless of if the skills are more powered or not, the maps are massive. Speed is just better. And the slower classes just are gonna feel worse to play by comparison. I've been saying that for 2 years about Ruthless. And there's the Breachstone. Okay, it is time. Question is like which ball lightning? Mana cost here, 59 or 85 or 140. I think the first one I gotta try it with the lowest. And if it try it with the level 14. Ball lightning. Made it. Vagabond armor. I think I've seen that before. Iron grasp. Yeah. Alright, I got a couple Esh catalysts. Get more lightning res. Gem swap in conk effect. Everything's on. Alright, breach. +2 difficulty. First attempt with the new ring. I don't know. Well, the hand just went up in the air. I saw it. I'm running. No, the hand chases? Oh, run, run. Okay. Go. Got it. 2 uniques. Otherworldly Book of Knowledge 3. I did not have mana issues. I could probably get away with the bigger one. And I gave up a lot of flat damage on my ring. I still have not upgraded Quiver. So there's more there without a doubt. But now I get to make the breaches better. What do I do this time? Rare breach monsters, Soul Eater, no. Open faster. More clasped hands. That. Laced boots, Briar Patch, okay. And the garment is Skin of the Loyal. Armor is increased by overcapped fire res, ailment threshold by overcapped chaos, ES by overcapped cold, evasion by overcapped lightning, and it has 40 all res. Oh, it's a max roll. It rolls 5 to 40. I just hit a max roll Skin of the Loyal? Skin of the Loyal. Search. Sort by res. 40, 200x. Listed 3 days ago. 39 is 60, 38, 30, 37, 32. So, wow. Let me look offline as well. It is Sunday night, Monday morning. 50, 60, 80, 100, 200. Those are the only 5. Okay, I'll list the Stand Loyal for 120 because I'm online. The thing definitely has more HP than the first difficulty on it. I got hit by the hand and didn't die. Probably because I put the damage taken from mana before life back on. Now I got a max damage on the quiver. That's the next piece. Ooh, a Kosis? Somewhere. Not that room. Here he is. Deleted. He only got 400k HP. That's why he dies so quick. I got a breach in the Lost Towers even. I think every single time that I've put Delirium on the Waystone that I put in these Lost Towers, I've gotten a boss. I've gotten 5 Simulacrum Splinters from this tiny map. Oh, I think I'm still running my Conk Effect. I don't need to be doing that. Innervate back in. A Divine Orb. Ew. Terrible map for a breach. Looks pretty nice for level 52. Expert Altar Robe with percent and hybrid. Show me big flat. Show me big flat. That's a hybrid with life. Rip. Gotta be willing to gamble those exalts though to make good items. Oh, look at all those map bosses. Hello. Alright, I want to add Delirium to a bunch of these. Greater Essence of Enhancement. Ooh, I've not seen a Greater Essence. What do we got here? Upgrades a magic item to a rare item with 1 defense mod. Okay. So it's a Regal Orb. I got a Despair. Huge. Ooh. Man, the map bosses are so fun. Why can't they be in every map, man? Alright. Come on. Get out here. And then it crashed. Despair is going for 9x, Fears 27, Suffering 64, Isolation 184. I think those big distilled essences are the most sought after thing in the game at the moment. Just one of those distilled emotions, the isolation ones, costs more than my bow did with a +4 and damage. It's absurd. Alright, so now I don't get to preempt this boss. Oh, it's got a mana siphoner. How lovely. Ah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the mana is just fine. If anything, where I'm failing at the moment is having enough rods in the ground for the Orb of Storms to chain through, since they chain 18 times each, and each shot fires a beam out of both of them if I'm standing in both of them, and I fire 3 arrows down that can be chained against 12 times, so 3 times 12, 36, 18 times 2, 36. Okay. So technically, yeah, it should be correct. As long as I'm continuously spamming down more arrows in here, I should sustain. Carnage Heart. Reduced max life, increased amount of life leech, all res, all attributes. Sure, I'll add it to my collection. 15 res is a mid-roll. There's a 16 for 7 exalts, but they scale up to 10 pretty quickly. I think I'll list it for 8. Wake of Destruction. Shock ground while moving, lightning to attacks. Interesting. Max roll on the lightning to attacks. You know what I realized as well? I did not mark the breach boss. That's another like 15 increased damage taken on that boss. but I just missed. Over 200 Simulacrum Splinters. I gotta start buying them, I think, or else I'm never gonna get it. I really want to move on from this build. No, I shouldn't buy them. I should get a new quiver. I put +2 level projectile skills on here, and just to see if I could hit it. That'd be more damage than a flat fizz. I need the dex. I want the damage with bow skills. Let me turn fizz to attacks off. Search, sort by, flat lightning. It's got attack speed, some cold damage. I got 2 to 44. Let me back off the damage with bow skills to like 30. Then sort by lightning. Yeah, it's still this one for 45. This one for 5. +1. Yeah, I can't raise the level on the +1 again. Chance of poison doesn't really help me. The cold damage is fine though. It is more damage. I'll buy that. There's a big one. Not as high lightning as I would like, but 77 with 30 +2. Got the dex. This is what I'm looking for, because I get enough increased bonuses from quivers to get another level off of it. Nice. Quiver acquired. So I'm at 69.94, 71.47. And that's going to give another level to the ball lightning. What I should do is just corrupt it. Projectiles, chance to chain additional time from terrain. I mean, there's that too now. Ooh, I could have divined it. Oh, it actually had the lightning. I could have divined it. It's okay. I also have not removed this reservation thing. I don't need that. Put that in bonuses from quiver. That raised it up to 73.11. And I got enough dex on it. The +2 dex there allows me to refund another dex to get the other bit from the quiver, 74.88. So it was another 500. It's like 8% more damage. And I raised the level of the thing again, so I raised the mana cost of it yet again, but that's not the issue anymore. And it's because this is a Sacral Quiver is better, I should write down what I buy this stuff for so I remember. I want to say I paid like 60 for this. And this quiver isn't perfect. Like, none of this stuff is perfect because crafting is so difficult in the current state of PoE 2. So you really just kind of have to make do with what you get. But I've got it functioning. Nice, I have another Delirium tablet. Delirious monsters provide 8% increased reward progress. That's a good one. Add that to the tower. Boom. Yes, more Delirious. And I got access to more towers over here. Like, yeah, I've reached a new area of the map, and there's cool things. I'm still looking for a corrupted boss map, and I have not found one of those. Okay, here's one. There is one. I have vision of it, but how do you get there? Like, this doesn't connect anywhere to the left. Like, maybe around down below it. And I still have no clue about these Citadel things. And I really got that quiver for 5x. So let me... Oh, she's not up there anymore. I moved her down here. I want Delirium, Simulacrum Splinters, or Exalts. Get 19 for 7. Okay, they're more expensive than the last time I looked. But, I mean, that's a nice chunk. That's like upwards of 10 maps off the grind to get this. It gets me closer. Another free breach. This was a Delirium Expedition map. 30 breach splinters from one map, or one breach. Oh god, this guy. Ah! Kill it. Oh! An annulment, 2 T15s, 170 life with triple res, but an evasion or ES base, and then 419 evasion rating with life, dex, a little bit of chaos res. This helmet I list as is for 5x. The other one gets investment for crit chance and accuracy. I'm also gonna say 5 on that. Delirium Precursor tablet, yes. I think I'm gonna switch my anoint back to the spell AoE. It really just makes this so much easier to function when clearing. That was Disgust, Greed, Ire. 30% AoE for spells. The other one was super cheap, so if I wanted to go back for the projectile damage, I could. But yeah, it's such a bigger Orb of Storms. And since I'm always like moving around, I can stay in it so much easier. Whoa. 2 Exalts out the ritual. There's Regals in here. Defer the Regals. Disgust. Only 3 Splinters. Reach in 5 stacks of rewards. But it feels awful trying to get the Simulacrum. I'm sure it'll get better, like the breaches have just gotten better and I'm getting way more splinters per breach, and now I just get spontaneous breaches and things. But I think even with it, all the buffs I could get, it's gonna be rough to get. Burial Bog Boss. Go. Nice. 3 more T15s. Remove that minus max. Beautiful. Annulment orb coming in handy. Then it puts Ellie pin on it instead. Which could be worse than the minus max. Yay, another boss. To be deleted. Whenever it gets out here. Go. There we go. Nice. Makeshift crossbow unique. 1 T15. I gotta remember to mark the bosses. I'm missing a step. The Miller with a temporal bubble. This one only has 1 Miller though. Get wrecked, dude. 2 more T15s. Delirium precursor tablet. Huge. 3 splinters. Ooh, Woodland. That's the one with the 2 bosses. No delirium in that map, so I need to add it to the map. Ooh, somebody's buying my Carnage heart. Nope, maybe not. Double boss, please don't kill me. Oh, I am surviving hits from things. Wild. No. Die. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 T15 maps. And some T4 boots. No. Bunch of armor, but I feel like I'm a bit timid against bosses because I'm just afraid they're gonna one-shot me. So I'm not maximizing DPS output. Tier 3 expert dual string bow. Somebody's offering me 5x for a jewel chilling in a dump. This one's gonna have the max roll bonuses from quivers. I'm sure that's worth more, but he didn't offer me a regal orb, so sure. And the bow rolled leech, Biz, and Ellie with attacks, as you would expect with these bows. This one rolled with Ellie damage, attack speed. But I don't think that cuts it. The Fizz scaling is just so absurdly better. That's why almost every bow looks like this, with the Fizz damage things in it, where it's like every weapon actually kind of looks like that. Nice, another reward progress for the deliriums. For this tower, influence. Another shrine hideout. 1 splinter. Ah! It drive me crazy. Go through all this effort to throw delirium on the things. Tier 3 prismatic ringing. Anything? Mana, evasion, fighter attacks, and strength. It's not terrible. Not life. Got 31 exalts. I can buy more splinters. Faces are tanking. Got 34 for 14. 12 for 5. 272. Need 28 more. Still got 17 exalts. I can get them. Need 28. How much is that gonna cost me? 12. Buy. There we go. Simulacrum. I don't know what this is at all, so let's find out. Clearfall Lumber Mill. I wonder if there's different ones of these, like normal simulacrums. If this is gonna have waves. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we got waves. Oh man, this might be rough. Delirium ward type delirium. Okay. Well, anything gets close to me, it should die. And I can keep running the what's it called? Innervate. Something put burning ground down for a second. That was rough. Nice big AoE on the Orb of Storms. I gotta keep putting those down though. Okay, Ire, Guilt, Exalted Orb, decent start. Wave 2, Life is ES, and extra damage is cold. So, no real issue here. So this is pretty much a go till you fail, and hopefully it just keeps spitting me out these bottled emotion things. I want to call them oils. They're used for annoyance. Guilt and Ire. Item level 81, stuff. 30% delirious. Damage multi-proj. Play it like you don't want to get hit. There is a lightning mirage following me. Never saw the rare. That's a good thing though. You really can just set up an area to unload. Iron Guilt. Like, I don't think I need to travel around the area at all. No, you really can't. So I really just kind of sit here like it's a delve node. Oh, whoa. Okay, no, there is. Oh, I moved to a next area. Huh, okay. So I can't go back. Okay, so yeah, we moved to a different area. That's nifty. Omniphobia. Only 500k something HP, so instantly dies. Envy, Guilt, and Ire. Envy is the tier 5 one. Monster Life Chain, Rare Monsters Additional Mod, 50% Delirious. Oh, I ran out of Orb of Storms. Big thing I gotta focus on. I can't just stand here and keep firing. 3 stacks. Guilt, Ire, Greed. Alright, next area. 60%. We've got monster damage and damages fire. Oh boy. Rare enemy. Okay, it died. So 60% Delirious. It's starting to test me a little bit. Some of the rare enemies instantly die though, still. I lost my cast speed that I had on my old amulet. It's a little more difficult to get the things down. Guilt, I got a Fear. Fear's the 27 Exalt one. I can leave to go trade, I think. The max roll, Awaken Destruction for 3 Exalts. Life, damages Chaos, Elurus doesn't matter. Okay, so these guys are gonna start getting tanky on me. Just make sure I keep putting down the Orb of Storms. I got tons of life on hit, so... if they start getting tanky, I'm gonna start launching ball lightnings at them. Hoses. Let's go, buddy. Get wrecked. He didn't have more life. He might have some damage reduction. 2 Ires and a Guilt and a Bow. 80% Delirious. Damage and crit. Okay. They're still dying at 80% Delirious. Omniphobia. Dead. Ah! No, 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 no. Or storms. Oh god. Please, Orb of Storms. Oh my goodness. That's... good lord. That was close. Next zone. 90% damage and damages extra fire. Okay. Orb of Storms. Orb of Storms. Orb of Storms. It's constant. More Orb of Storms. More Orb of Storms. Like, don't run into that issue ever again. Because I die, it's over. 1 death. And so far, I have not paid for this. I distilled Paranoia. 2 of them. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. It's not a big one. Okay. So now we're 100% Delirious. We're in a tight little spot here. Life, less effective curses. Okay, this one's about as free as I think it could get. This is a smaller spot to spawn the enemies. Getting pushed around. They're spawning running, just like when they pop out of their things. So they're like pushing me around. Okay, that rare took a second to die. I'm just stuck here in the corner. Okay, 3 distilled ire, that's it. Hooded mask, I think that's new. The unique is the Leer cast. Allies in your presence deal increased damage, and you have reduced damage. Alright. Oh, I got logged out. My thing's crashed. It's gone. Well, that sucks. Well, somebody's wanting to trade something for 5x. I was crushing that. Trade canceled. Too much strength. Yup. That's the second person who's gone to buy those and couldn't. Life, max chaos, fire, lightning, armor. Hey, that's pretty nice. And I got a distilled fear. Yeah, that's... I don't know what to think about this shield. 20, I could get... oh, if I wanted to buy a fear. Swap it. 26, 27 if I were to just sell it here. Okay. Well, I can at least get that back. Shield with 500 armor and life. That is 150, I think. Yeah, exactly 150 life. Could be divined up to 174. Oh yeah, 500 armor, 150 life, 1x. Add group, count, and 2 of gold, lightning, fire res, both over 25. Search, 1 exalt, 10 minutes ago. 4, 5, 5. So it's not quite as good as I was thinking it was. Also not as many people playing an Ascendancy that would use this shield, so 5 it is. So that means I didn't get to finish the Simulacrum, so I don't get this either. I don't... yeah, this is what I would want. Waystones have chance for random instilled emotions, but I want the stack size of Splinters found from non-unique monsters, which doubles Simulacrum Splinters. That's how it goes. Game is in early access. Well, I think that's where I'm going to put this character to rest. I'll make a build guide on it, probably the next video out from me, and then I want to start leveling a new one. And I'll probably keep playing on this to keep generating currency and stuff, but the main focus is going to go to a new build, try to do some fun freeze ignite things. But that is going to do it for this episode. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icons just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.